Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for holding this important hearing, and thank you all for being here today. I'm Congressman Mann. I represent the Big First District of Kansas, and while I do not serve on either of these committees, Haskell Indian Nation University is in my district. These concerns are serious, and it's important that we begin to get answers today. Haskell is the only tribal university in the world with an entirely indigenous population. It's a one-of-a-kind, historic, and invaluable institution, and it should be a crown jewel. However, and let me be clear, when it comes to Haskell, the U.S. Department of Interior and the Bureau of Indian Education has dropped the ball. Years of mismanagement, lack of oversight, and cycles of misconduct have all compounded and led us here today. June 14th, I sent a letter to Interior Secretary Holland and Assistant Secretary Newland, raising issues I'm seeing and requesting that you all commit to preserving Haskell and answering student and faculty concerns instead of sweeping them under the rug. That letter has gone unanswered, although there was a confirmed receipt of that letter. So my question for you, Mr. Assistant Secretary, do you understand that we all are very concerned? That's why we're here. Do you understand the level of concern that this committee has, I believe bipartisan, and what's going to change moving forward after today?
Thank you, Congressman. Yes, I understand very clearly that both of these committees are concerned about Haskell and the students there.
And when are you going to answer my letter? So we sent it on June 14th. We've got no response. It sounds like that's a trend that we're hearing of, just these letters are being sent, no respond. When you get me an answer to my June 14th letter?
Congressman,
Can you get it by the end of next week?
I will work to get it to you ASAP.
Okay, I would greatly appreciate it by the end of next week you have a response to the letter I sent you on June 14th. That it did get sent to the correct email address. Your office confirmed that you received it. How has this behavior gone on for so long without BIE intervention?
Congressman, what behavior?
Well, there just seems to be a culture of incidences that are not being dealt with, right. Multiple infractions. Why has this gone on for so long?
Thank you, Congressman. There have been a lot of challenges on setting clear leadership expectations at Haskell for many years. And as I laid out in my oral statement, because of the high turnover, I believe because of the high turnover in Haskell presidents and leadership over the years, that has allowed some of the problem with these factions or these cliques on campus to fester, which creates problems like has been outlined with Coach May's experience and the investigative report about that. I believe that creating stable leadership with a very clear vision is step one to getting our arms around that problem. That's something that I've been focused on. As I've indicated, I've been to campus several times as assistant secretary, a number of times before I took this job, and met with students, met with faculty and staff, met with board members. Creating that stability, I think, is the first step in quelling a lot of these factions that have really created a lot, not all, but a lot of these problems on campus, and that's something we're going to continue to try to do.
I agree with you. I mean, leadership is a big part of it. Funding's part of it. Leadership's part of it. I've been on campus as well. I'll just tell you all, you're on campus for just a few minutes and you realize this institution is not all that it could be or should be. And frankly, I'm looking to you to help right the ship and provide the leadership that's been far too lacking at this institution for far too long. I think our students that go there deserve better. I think the country deserves better. And I think everyone on this committee, I don't want to speak for everyone else, but it appears to me here after this hearing, everyone here understands and agrees that we can and should be doing better. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With that, I yield back.